Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode we were continuing our investigation and luckily the kidnapper decided that he would not kill Maya and we have another day to get that acquittal for Matt on guard. But we did have some interference while talking to him, which led us to realize that there is a bug in Juan Corrida's room. Thanks to Gumshoe, we had a little bug sweeper that he made, and we found the bug inside of a very big bear. So let's continue on, shall we? Okay, let's talk again. So this tiny thing is a camera.
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Tape. Yeah, I think we've seen that recently, haven't we? Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right.
Okay, spy camera. This is interesting stuff going on. Talk about the transmitter. So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the awards ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Okay. We need that tape. Let's talk about the bear.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corrida this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go around to electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
There he goes again.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
I think I know who this is. He must have been listening the whole time. You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways. Ugh! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and there are very few that are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that scatterbrained detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. That's actually very smart, Edgeworth.
Can he really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. It looks big, so I bet it was really awkward seeing Edgeworth trying to carry that big thing out. See you soon, right? Well, thanks, Edgy Boo. Oh, wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Angar. And this card, Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is to find the truth. Oh, we're at it to be continued. Well, I gotta keep going. Sorry. It's the race to the finish.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya?
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Aw. Should I talk to her? The real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Okay, the assassin's client.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
And then held onto the card? That wouldn't be very smart now, would it? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
Matt Engarde himself? Was it Matt? I mean, who else could it be at this point, man?
If Mr. Engarde really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Engarde, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Engarde, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan. Yeah. I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Something interesting? What's that?
So, what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. That's a motive, all right.
Mr. Engarde's secret? What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Engarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde. There's no way around it now. Huh. Interesting. So I guess that's what we gotta do now. There's nothing else we can do. Oh, somebody here?
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. She's probably really tired. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Engarde. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. You better let us in. Let us in, let us in. Every time we move to another location, we get stopped. Oh, no. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so...
Edgeworth.
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. I have to talk to her. Bug sweeper, okay.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Oh my god, who told you? Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. Wow. The alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. Yeah, she didn't even say, oh, don't invade people's privacy. No, you should have included me.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Okay, let's talk about Juan and Adrian.
So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with her open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste in Pax. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... That is,
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
He caused a woman to kill herself and Oldbag still likes him? How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Well, that's, really sad. Thanks for the info, though. Creepy old lady. I don't think we need to talk to her anymore, so let's just head out. Ugh, again. I'm getting stopped. I'm trying to get to the detention center. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Okay, really? You didn't have to stop for that. Oh wait, let's go to the detention center. Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all of the electronic stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Really, Phoenix?
Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Aren't you guys hungry? Okay, well, I don't think we need to stay here. Let's go! Detention center. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. On Guard tonight.
But isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, I don't think that matters to the guard.
What? No. Sir, can we talk?
No! Visiting hours ended hours ago, so what's he watching over now?
Maybe he did something bad and he's standing there as punishment.
Somehow I don't think that's it. So, what are we supposed to do? Criminal affairs? Oh, I guess we were supposed to come here. Help me.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. Oh,
You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, right?
yes, sir.
Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for Mr. On Guard's case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
Eh?
Thank you, Edgeworth. You are a saint.
I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Uh-huh. Okay, now we can go back.
Nice. Nice.
This poor guard is like, man, I gotta work overtime. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Who do I need to talk to first? I don't remember. Is there someone... If I talk to Matt first... I think I need to talk to Matt. I don't know if Adrian's going to tell us anything new at this point. I'm trying to remember. Let's talk to Matt. Okay.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me and said that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
Matt, this is not good for us, but we have to know. About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan is gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Quick, somehow, secret so powerful, destroy Matt's career. Yeah. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please. Ah. Whoa, 5 locks. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psych lock. 5 to be precise.
You said a secret, right? But you don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude?
Dang it. Okay, what about Juan and Adrian? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories? What the? Who are you calling?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Avoiding the question, I see.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
I just got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impex's suicide in some way? Why else would he avoid the topic? I don't know if I can break his locks. Do I know enough to break his locks? I don't know. I really... Let's try? Do we have to present? I forgot. I think we present the lock. I mean the Magatama? Let's try. If we can't, then we can't, but we gotta try. If not, then we'll go talk to Adrian next. That's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? This is going to be a longer episode, guys. I want to see what happens here, and then I'll stop the episode.
I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Right, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we can break this. Okay, well, I don't think we have proof yet. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. I'll be back. But we will do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!